stream. We're about to get started. So let's go ahead and introduce our commanders by going around the table. Alright, White, so let's start with you, with your commanders, and what your deck does.
I am running the partners Pippin, Warden of the Isengard, and
Mary, Warden of Isengard.
it's basically just a food tribal deck. Try to make as much food as I can and synergize what I have available.
Alrighty. Yellow.
Yellow. Yeah. Well, I'm playing mono
No.
white. Most like, I'll be honest. I initially did this off a random commander, so at the moment it's just simply a simple command doesn't take any damage, most likely building into some sort of Voltron or some sort of effect that allows me to abuse the fact that can't take damage.
Alrighty. Red.
Boros, Jolly Balloon Man. He might be a bit powerful. He does occasionally pop off a lot. But it was my attempt to build an aggro deck, and it once again turned into a combo deck, as my decks usually do.
Okay. And I will be going with Isshin. Twin Heavens is one, so you know his gig. I attack. I do double triggers for all the attacks. And a lot of my cards are synergized around that ability. So, alright, so let's go ahead and put the die into the cannon. Alright, yellow's going first tonight. Let the slaughter begin.
Very well. I will draw, I will play planes, and I will pass.
Alright, so let's go untap, upkeep, draw.
Untap, upkeep.
I will play a planes. Red? Yeah, almost. There you go. You're good.
I got the direction
right.
left and right are hard.
Yeah, alright, no worries. I gotcha. I'll play planes and I'll play reconnaissance. And then I will pass turn.
Cool.
Draw a card. Play this one tapped. And my turn.
So I'm going to take a page out of Blue's book, and I'm going to play a Fang and tap it for reconnaissance.
Yes. Such a good card.
Very well. I'll draw. I'll just keep it simple. I'm going to play planes, and I'm going to tap 2 for a Black Blade Reforged. And I'll pass.
Nice.
What, no reconnaissance? Come on.
Alright, just like everyone else, man. What's wrong with you?
I'm not sure if this deck has reconnaissance.
You're behind.
Everyone's doing it.
Alright, let's do a flats. Take a down one. Throw it in the bin. Please don't break the game for him. Let's search for... Yeah, I guess I got black there. Got a lot of red and white, so we'll do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and reveal a plateau. Then I have no other turn actions after that.
Untap, draw a card. We'll play Godless Shrine. I will pay the 2, so it comes in untapped. And then I will pay 2 for Arcane Signet. My turn.
It's random. On it. Okay. The roll. Mountain. Tap 2. Mage Right Stone.
Okay. I'll untap, I'll draw.
That's fun.
It is.
More balloons.
Alright, I will play a plane. And, honestly, I might just flip a coin for this. Heads it is blue, tails it is red. Heads it is blue. I will tap 2, and I will blow up your reconnaissance.
Wow.
Damn.
Tybalt's trickery.
Very well. I'll very
Ooh.
gladly take it up to Bolt's trickery. I'll quickly just find the d6.
How rude. I did nothing
cool.
to your board state. How
It was either your
rude.
reconnaissance. Okay, so yeah, it was. Yep, XR1, and then reveal the top. It's a plane.
Hey. Lands,
Does that come
lands.
into, is it cast or play?
I believe it goes, you can play
It
it
says
from
non-land
exile.
card.
They can cast that card. No, okay, it doesn't do anything with
Yeah,
land.
exactly. If you already played
And
land
then,
per turn, it definitely doesn't work.
Yeah, because you can't cast lands, and these will both go to the bottom.
Yep.
Very well, well played. I'll pass.
Alright, we will do the untapping, upkeep, draw. I will play a Badlands. Tap 3. For a artifact. Play an infantry shield.
So what did you cast yet?
I
You
cast a disenchant.
Disenchant.
Right, no, sorry, but after Tibalt's trickery.
It was a plains.
It was a plains
But
that he
because you
couldn't
can't
play.
but because you can't cast lands,
Yeah.
it just
It
does
says
nothing.
in the card it's a exile until you get a non-land card.
So it would be the Papyrus Shield, is what you should have gotten out.
Yeah. Well, actually, let me check then. Because yeah,
Or
it's
it's that one enchantment, whatever it was.
Okay. It would have been Soul Splash because there was nothing
Yeah.
else there. It
Okay,
was
that's fine.
Okay,
the
so
case,
then you can.
and there's nothing I can Soul Splash here anyway. So
Oh,
it just
that's
fizzles.
lame.
Alright,
Mm.
I will throw down an infantry shield. It's just an equipment that says the creature attached has menace and mobilize X, where X is its power, so you basically make that many copies when they attack. It's from the new set. So,
Yep.
and Pastor.
That's a fancy card. Nice.
Yeah, that mobilize mechanic came in, and I was like, Isshin's got to have all those cards with mobilize.
Oh, I bet. So untap, draw a
Second.
card. I tap 1, 2, 3, and I will play. I'll get that out of the land zone.
Oh.
Tireless Provisioner.
Yep.
For my land, I'm gonna play Evolving Wilds, and then I'm gonna
Nice.
crack it. So I'll put out 2 treasures. Get myself a thing here. And then I'm going for myself here. Crack the 2 treasures. And I will play Prized Pig. And I will end my turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Okay. Sunscorched. Divide. My land turn. And then buzz turn.
Very well. Well, untap and draw. I'll play another planes and tap out to pull up my command. And I'll pass.
Alrighty. Do the untapping. No upkeep triggers. Move to the draw. Alright. Go ahead and play a Vault of Champions. Alright. I will bring out my commander, Isshin. And I will ship it off. Alright. Looks like the commanders are making their appearances.
With the in response to the tireless provisioner trigger, I'm gonna tap for 3, Chaos Warp tireless provisioner.
God damn, the odd. You don't need to do that. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing this right now? What's wrong?
I've played. I have tireless provisioner in decks. It's a card. I don't know that
Ugh.
much.
The pain.
Ugh. There will be blood. Okay, I still
Is
get the
that-
treasure, obviously.
Yeah.
He's
Shuffled
exiled,
into
I
your
think?
deck,
No, he's shuffled.
Okay.
and then you just
But
reveal
he's
the top, and if it's a permanent, you put it onto the battlefield. If it's not,
permanent.
you put it to your hand.
You could get him back.
Hey!
Okay.
I mean,
Not
it's
bad.
almost like a provisioner.
Yeah, right. So, I'll put him into play.
It's not bad with your commander right now. So, you got both of them out.
Still
so
gonna
you
make that
those
1/1
token
soldier,
guys.
though, from my
Yep.
treasure coming into play.
Yep.
And then,
Another
And
one.
you gain a life because he sees it.
create a treasure token when he enters. And
Yep.
then, whenever another creature enters the battle under my control, gain 1 life. So, if I understand correctly, this guy would have come into play before this happened. And so I get the 1 life
Yeah,
as well?
because it's the second treasure
Yep.
that gets done.
Wunderbar.
Yes.
And I will tap my 1 mana. And I will play
Skull Clamp. Oh my god.
an artifact came into play, so I'll create another soldier, which will give me another life. And then
Actually, it doesn't only trigger once per turn.
nope. Oh, his does. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
You're right. And then, so because I gained a life, I will get a prize, or what is it called? Ribbon.
Yep.
On him. I will reduce this by 1 because a creature did not come into play. And yeah, let me turn.
Onto upkeep. Or I so yes. Yeah. Tap for 3. Cursed mirror.
Yep.
I don't think there's anything on the board that's really helpful for me to copy.
Until it, anyways, too.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
only get 1 turn with it, so.
Yeah. Need the mana though, so I'll pass the turn.
Okay, I'll untap, I'll draw. Another day, another plains. I'm going to tap free, and I'm going to play Enchantment Aura, Shielded by Faith, to make my commander indestructible.
Ooh.
Your lack of faith is disturbing.
And for that, I will pass.
Alright. Do the untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play land per turn. We'll tap down 5 for an Aurelia above the law. So she has Vigilance, Haste, and whenever a player attacks with 3 or more creatures, I get to draw a card. And whenever a player attacks with 5 or more creatures, she does 3 damage to each of your opponents, and you gain 3 life. Okay, so
Oh,
she's...
that's spicy. So other opponents trigger that for you too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and
Alright.
get some combat in here. Let's send a 3/4 Isshin at red. And this does not have flying yet, so we're gonna send a 4/4 flying Vigilance Aurelia at yellow. So on
Very
attack
well.
triggers, let's see, whenever a player attacks with 3 or more, I don't get any of those. Nothing triggers there, so it'll just be the damage for now.
Okay, I'll take the whole.
Alright,
Take
and then
3.
after damage is dealt, but before upkeep, or before I move on to my second main phase, I will Reconnaissance, even though she has Vigilance, and untap Isshin. And pass turn.
Sorry, so would yellow lose no life then?
Yeah, because it still has the whole that
No.
creature receives no. Yeah, okay,
No,
cool.
you do it in between damage, after damage is dealt, but before the second main phase. That's why Reconnaissance is powerful.
It literally
Yeah.
says in brackets that creature deals no
No,
damage.
that's actually there's a newer printing of it that has a bit of rules text written on it, but this one is the
Yeah,
old
it's the
one,
old
which
print.
doesn't talk about that part. I couldn't remember what it was that was weird.
It
about
says
that
you
rules text.
activate this during the end of combat, and creature will untap after it deals combat damage on his. If you look at red's white, it says it there
Oh,
in
okay, hold on. What's
parentheses.
going on here?
That's the
Remove target
ruling
attacking creature
of
you
the
control from
oracle.
combat. Untap it.
I know, but the ruling in parentheses under reds
Oh,
is what's been oracled.
remove. The end of combat. That creature will untap after it deals combat damage. Well,
Yep.
son of a bitch, eh?
Yep, that's why it's a powerful card.
That's
That's why I tried to remove it early.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yep, yep.
Okay, well then. Let's
You have white
I
and
love
you
this
have
game.
an
You learn something
attacking
new
deck,
every day.
you can definitely put that in.
Okay, well, that is very good to know. I'm going to play this land tapped, and then my poor guy's gone, so what I can do with that? I will tap a black, a white, and a neutral, and I will play Mortify, destroy target enchantment.
I can't do anything about it.
Wonderful.
Only one more.
Right, moving
Ah.
on up, moving on
Yep,
up.
you only got one more to go.
Okay, I have 4 mana, technically. Okay. So I will tap this for a mana to pay for this guy, create a food token.
Nice.
Creating a food token will create a soldier and get a life, which will create another ribbon. And I will tap this for 1 to equip the skull clamp onto one of the soldiers, killing it and drawing me 2 cards. And then oh, that's not too bad. So I got 3 left. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, and then I will play chromatic lantern. And I will end my turn.
Okay, I keep draw. I will. That for 4. For a Edric, Soul Kindler. The legend rule doesn't apply to tokens I control, and I can pay 1 to make it a copy of a legendary permanent as a vengeance.
Very good.
Okay.
This guy actually belongs
Alright,
in that
I will
deck for
untap
what it
Eldril.
is.
Hmm?
I should probably put him in my Isshin deck. I kind of skipped over on him, but
I mean, I have a couple ways to get around the legend rule in this deck.
yeah.
Alright, I will play Nixos Shrine to next.
Yep. Good mana producer.
And currently with a I want this. I'll tap 2 to tap 4 and 5. And with 5 mana I'm gonna play Free Dreams. I will choose different auras and reveal them, put in my hand.
Okay.
Alright, I'll reveal all back letters, Armored Ascension, and Ethereal Armor. And I'll put them all into my hand. And then I'll just pay for 1 to play Ethereal Armor.
Yep.
Just add the totals up now. And I'll pass.
Alright, untap upkeep troll. I will tap 2. And I will move the infantry shield onto Aurelia. Alrighty. And then we are going to swing. So we're going to go for a high life total here. So I'm going to swing with Aurelia. When Aurelia swings or comes at white, I'm going to create 4 warriors. Alright, these 4 warriors are going to be attacking, which is going to trigger Aurelia twice because of Isshin. So I am going to end up drawing 2 cards. And everybody is going to lose 6 life, and I'm going to gain 6.
Does Menace or Mobilize read the enter the battlefield attacking?
Yes, if you hold your hand
So
over the...
unfortunately it doesn't trigger the attacking proc.
No, it says attacks. There's a difference between attacked and attacks. It says whenever it attacks, create X tapped 1/1 right soldier's token. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but there's this weird sub rule I've found that was like, if it enters attacking, it doesn't trigger attack triggers.
It depends.
It has to be announced.
it is announced. It's just you have to stack it properly, which is why having the immobilize has it on there. So it's like the one for the commissary from the Warhammer 40k. It doesn't say attacked. It says attacking. So therefore, if this says basically whenever a player attacks with 3 or more creatures, so there are 3 or more creatures attacking after the ability triggers off of the equipment.
So I just finished Googling do tokens entering the battlefield attack trigger attacks, and it says right at the top with 2 different articles it doesn't.
Okay, then post the rules up in the thing. That's okay. It's understandable.
hold on a
We're
second
trying to
here.
figure it out.
Where is it here? Was MTG Salvation acceptable thing
Yeah.
here?
Well, if MTG is what it is, but it's because it has to do with attacking. It basically, once the skill triggers or it goes off, basically what it does is it counts all the attacking creatures. So I'm attacking with 5 creatures, so it triggers.
Right. But the weird sub rule to it is because it's not being announced as an attacker, it's entering attacking. It doesn't trigger attack things. It sounds silly saying that so many times. Here we go. What am I doing?
Because I hate people.
You're not doing
Let's
the
do this.
attack action. I guess it's the term.
No, I don't want to open with that. No. Really, law above with infantry shield trigger. Yeah. Okay, so I hopped on Reddit and I put in, let's see, Aurelia above the law cares if people attack with a certain amount of creatures due to the gnomes. So they're referring to the Amen Pakal Thousand Moons where she makes the golems count towards when they are created and a tapping. I have always thought no, but I found out. And then it says Aurelia above the law cares if people attack with a certain amount of creatures, do the gnomes count? And then someone states rule 508.3a, an ability that reads whenever bracket a creature bracket attacks, triggers, that creature is declared as an attacker. Similarly, whenever a creature attacks a player, planeswalker, or battle, triggers if that creature is declared as an attacker attacking that player or permanent. Such abilities won't trigger if the creature is put onto the battlefield attacking. Okay, then it goes on to saying Master does not
So
have
like I
an
said,
attack trigger if it has a non-blocked trigger. So it goes to 5408.3F. An ability that reads whenever attacks and isn't blocked triggers during declares is not declared as the attack step. Yeah, so then it goes into the ability. So, oh god, I hate this shit. No, that's fine. So
they got another random, I guess, Facebook post. I don't know. It's very few people discussing it, but again, like I said, unfortunately, because they come in attacking, ETB does not stack a trigger for attack. They have to be initially announced as attacking.
Well, for this one, yes, but the commissioner is different when it counts the amount of creatures that are attacking at the time of its ability. So yeah, that's the difference within stacking. So they're don't count as attacking then, which is fine, but I'm still coming out white with basically a 4/4 vigilant flyer with menace and 4/1/1 tokens on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
God,
So
I
it'd
love
be
magic
8
and all the
total.
sub rules.
Oh yeah, it's yeah, the commissioner is different. If it counts the attacking creatures at the end when they attack, it's different. So
Who or what is the commissioner? I gotta scriffle though.
the commissioner, she's based in 40k. She's black white. I looked up the ability before on it, so or commissar or whatever it is. Yeah, yeah, commissar. She's in the deck, but she reads differently, where you can actually stack the triggers for tokens entering the battlefield, because it counts it at the end of all the creatures that are attacking.
That's fine, but again, different situation.
Yeah, different
Okay, so you
situation,
got a
but yes.
4/4
Yeah,
vigilance flying and 4
yeah.
1/1s.
And
Who are
4
we
1
swinging?
1. So 8 damage at white.
You lawyer once, and they all want to hit you.
You have 40 life. They have 36 and 37. It's based more on life
No,
total.
that doesn't make any sense.
It does. The game has to end, doesn't it? We have to swing, don't we?
Alright, take my 8, and 4 of it
Alright.
is not command, right? It's 2, 3, 4 Isshin.
Yep.
Okay.
And then these tokens will go away at the beginning of the next end step. We'll leave the rest of that open for funsies, and I will just leave these up here for later on. And pass turn.
Oh, do they sack at the end of turn? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they sack at the end of turn with mobilize.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, untap. Draw card.
Yeah, it runs
Forest,
into that
awesome.
stupid bull situation from that other guy that brings in attacking creatures and they don't get their abilities.
Okay, so because it's untapped, I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3. Save. Maybe for a second here. Let's use you for 3.
Yeah, attack.
I will play of herbs and stewed rabbit. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature I control, then create a food token. I'll just put it on my Pippin here, or Mary. And create a food token. That's 2 of them. Putting an artifact into play will create a soldier, which will gain me 1 life. And then, which will gain me this. Yep, 1, 2. You know what? Slow down a second here. Tap this to play this on one of my soldiers. Draw 2 cards. And then, oh cool. I'll play a black and a white for Frodo. And I will look for Sam. Put it in my hand. Tap. attack is 3 to untap him. 2. And then 3. I'll play Sam. The loyal attendant.
All the hobbitses
So
are
it's 2
here.
creatures entered. So, pardon?
Said all the hobbitses are here.
That's right. Oh, the hobbits. So that's 2 hobbits. I'm gonna add 2 more life for my innkeeper.
Yep.
And then gaining 2 life, I'm gonna put 2 more ribbons on the pig. If I have to piss off. And then I will move to combat, and that will create me a free food token. And then I will tap my last mana to move the skull clamp my last soldier. To draw 2 more cards. Oh, that's a fun card. Cool. And I will end my turn.
Ooh. Contact. I keep the raw. That's not what I need.
There.
Contact for 4. And play. Sushi. Using Sky. I do not have the mana to pay the 1. So it's just there.
Okay.
Okay. I will I'll play a planes. Do a I'll play tap. I to give my commander protection from. Honestly, I think protection from red.
In response, for choosing your triggers and casting your card, I'm going to Chaos Warp your commander.
Very well.
Holy smokes.
Okay, that will go to there. I'll quickly just do the Chaos Warp resolve before all this goes chucks in the graveyard.
Yep.
Okay, Mantle of the Ancients.
Alright, goes to the graveyard because it
And,
can't attach.
There you go, and it fizzles.
Yep.
Yeah, it fizzles. Well, that really sucks. Yeah, all I really do now is put out an Inquisitor's Flail and pass.
Alright, do the untapping. Upkeep draw. Put a spectator seating untapped because I can 2 or more opponents. Tap down 3. And I will play my next creature. Can play a Sky Hunter Strike Force. So it has flying and melee, and as long as I control my commander, other creatures I control have melee. So basically it's just whenever this creature attacks, it gets +1 until end of turn for each opponent you attack this combat. Alright, so then...
Swing wide.
Yep, So I'm gonna send Isshin at yellow this time, and I'm going to send Aurelia over at red. I'm gonna make 4 of these guys. And then all creatures have melee twice because of the trigger, because of Isshin. Wait, hold on, just to double check that, because this is always a big triggery kind of thing when this creature attacks. It gets +1/+1. So it is attacking, but it gets +1 for each opponent. So I attack 2 opponents, so they get +2/+2 times 2.
Yeah, so it'd be +4 on
Yeah.
altogether on each of them.
Yep. So Aurelia is a 4 coming at you, yellow. And then I'm gonna send these 4 soldiers at. Wait, I need to check mobilize, see if I have to attack the person. No, just attacking. So I'll attack these 4 soldiers at white. So I'll make it 3, so they'll be 6/6.
You have 4 5/5s here and an 8/8.
Yeah. And then Isshin also
So I just
attacked,
got the
and he
flyer.
also gets melee as well too.
So he would be a 7.
Okay, so yellow it's 7 damage your way, red
Okay.
it's 8 damage your way, and then this is 4, so they're 20 damage white's way.
4 or 5. Oh, 4 or 5 power things. Good heavens.
No, I think I need the mana, so I'm gonna block with Atsushi.
It has menace
Never mind.
and fly. Sorry.
Yeah, no, this one is flying.
I know, but you have to have 2 creatures to attack a menace creature, or 2 blockers to block a menace creature. She gets menace from the infantry shield.
Ah.
I'm gonna take the 20.
Okay. Alright, that's 8 in the air at red.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And then that Isshin damage was 7, which is Commander Isshin damage. Alright, and then with that, we will go to end step. I will lose my 4 soldiers. And I will pass turn.
Untap. Draw a card. Could have been worse. Play this land untapped. I will tap 1 for Soul Ring.
Nice.
Artifact comes into play. Trigger making a soldier. Trigger getting a life. Trigger the pig going up a ribbon. Jeez, fret about this saga. I'm on to step 2 here now. Draw a card and create a food, so create a food. Tap this for 2. Place Idol of Oblivion. I have created a token this turn, so I will tap it to draw a card. Let's see what else we can run here. I will tap this for 1. Tap this for 2. No, I just want the 1 for now. Well, you will use the 3 to untap it. To tap this for a food. And then, here. I'll tap 1, 2, 3. I will sack a food, gaining 3 life. I will attack yellow with a 1/3, which will trigger his ability. to tempt the ring. I have never tempted the ring before. Where's that card hiding? Just so
I believe you
token
can get it
flash.
off the side. Yep.
There we go. Where's legendary?
Okay, I'll
Okay,
take
so-
the 1.
Okay. Jeez, if I know he'd beat unblockable, I would have slapped blue a little. 1 power. Okay. The frozen where it has tempted 2 more times this game. Draw a card. Okay, well. He only gets when he attacks. Okay. Main phase 2. I will tap this and this, pay for this, and tap paper to create a food token. And oh, did I do? I thought. Oh, I do. Okay. And then we'll end my turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Well, that's something. Have a land. My 4th land. Better late than never.
Yep.
Alright. I will tap for 3. Play the Jolly Blue Man.
Nice.
And I will tap for 1. Make a token copy.
Yep.
But Sushi the Blazing Sky is a 1/1 balloon creature with flying. And then, yeah, abilities. And now swing that token at blue.
I'll take 4.
Just 1. This is the balloon card.
Oh, it's a 1. Okay. Oop. Too far. There we go.
And then,
Wait, hold on.
I guess
For game 3, yeah. Got it.
now, pass the turn at the beginning of my end step. This token will die, and I'll get 3 treasure tokens.
Nice.
Alright, I'll untap, I'll draw. I'll just tap 6 to pull out my command. And not much else I can really do. I'll pass.
Alright, do the untapping, upkeep, draw. Play land. Alright, so now you got a grounder, so sending Isshin your way would be dangerous. I could get attack triggers twice if I play the card. I mean, I'm already low on cards. Let's do it. Alright, let's play another new one that came from the new set. Let's go ahead and play Ward Cridge Siege. I'm going to name Mardu. So I'm going to get a double Isshin attack trigger.
You get 2 additional triggers.
Alright. So then we're going to move to the combat. Let's go ahead and Aurelia. This.
Hold on 2 seconds.
Okay.
During the end step of your main phase 1, I'm going
Okay.
to tap 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to play Anguish Unmaking on your Aurelia.
So this is before I move to my attack then, right? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, during the
Okay.
end step, during the end phase of your main phase 1.
Okay. That's fine. So
And I
this
will
he
pay my 3.
equips. Ooh, that's flying everywhere for no reason. Since you decided to do that, let's go ahead and send this over at white. So it's only 1, which goes 2, which goes 4 because of 2 double triggers. So it's going to be a 6 flying in the air melee.
Right, okay, I see what you're saying. And I will take 6. Avenge me, brothers!
And I'll plus 2.
Avenge me! Untap. Draw a card.
You have food, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, what are we going on here? During my draw step, this triggers now. I'm going to create 1/1 halfling tokens for each food I control. Before that step, I guess I can tap things during my upkeep. I'm going to tap 1 to pay for this. Create a food token before it comes out. So then I'll create 7 halflings. So it should be right here. There. Oh no, that's a food. Wait, why isn't it making halflings? That's sad.
Yeah, it doesn't even do a second halfling, huh?
Yeah, usually a token. This works. Scryfall. Hobbit. No. Okay. Is there a dummy card I got somewhere? I'll just make this a 1/1 somehow. Let's flip this.
That'll work.
There we go.
It's like whatchamacallit, the one where you draw the token. You just drew a halfling.
Oh yeah.
Infinite token.
And then there's 7 of them.
Yep.
Okay. 7 tokens came into play. So this is gone. Come here. You're gone. I'll get 7 life. I want to 17. Those come into play. Well, those aren't artifacts, so they won't do anything. Is there anything else I can miss here? No. Again, 7 life, so I'll gain 7 ribbons. But in response, I'll tap it for a mana to create a green. And then gain 7, which will untap it. I'm losing all the ribbons. Too bad it forces it. That's I really would rather save it. I'll use the ghost mana here. What do you do? Activate. Oh, foods only cost 1. Nice. Okay. You're a pig. Sacrifice 4 foods. Creatures can't do this. Oh. Well. La di da. Yeah. I'm going to sacrifice 4. It's already tapped. Damn it all to hell. Watch that one. Okay. I will tap. Oh, cool. 1, 2, 3. I will play Inspiring Leader. All my creatures get +4/+4. to commanders. Creature tokens. And then I'll tap this to draw a card. Man, I need something to give my creatures haste. That'd be nice. Tap a 1, 2, 3, 4, and play Apothecary White. That's a creature, so gain a life, gain a ribbon. And I will pay 1 black, or no, 1 green, 1 white, and play Banquet Guests. It is an affinity for food, so I'll make it a 7/7.
That's fun. Cool beans.
Isn't it double?
And pardon? Oh, yeah. Well, whatever. No big deal, honestly. That goes there, and then let's see here. Move to combat. I'll create another food token from Sem, and then I will move to attack. Oh, Blue, you have the most life. I'm going to swing my Skulking Frodo at you. Oh, I better sacrifice a food. Hold on, tap
Yep.
this. Gain 3 life.
So how much is Frodo?
Frodo will be, I guess, 1 damage? No. Guess, yeah, tokens only get that. So yeah, he's only 1 damage.
Alright, take one.
When he bumps up to 2, what does that do? Whenever he attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. Okay.
Yep.
Discard a card. Then if Frodo Baron has tempted you 2 or more times, this game card. I will draw a card from Frodo. Oh my god. Land Flood. Oh, gaining 3. I would have gained. Sorry, this up to 4, and this would untap. And I will end my.
I will untap, upkeep, draw. Hell no. Not something. I have options. This is new. Before. Oh, well, that's my apologies for what's about to happen.
Swear to
I
God,
will
do not blasphemous act.
Yeah.
Do not.
No.
World
Yeah, I don't know.
fire.
Blasphemous act.
World fire. Do it.
Yeah,
I will.
says the solo creature fella. It's all damage and
I will
nothing.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't mind it.
Alright. I'm going to tap for 7.
Ooh.
So sacrificing 2 treasures. 6 of that go to one
Nice.
of that will go towards making a token copy.
Okay.
Okay.
Which means you get
And
3 copies of
visibility.
it.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I have to do maths.
So yeah, there'd be 4 of them in total.
Yep.
So root of the
Ooh,
power of
we're
4
in danger.
is a number.
We are in danger.
But hold on, don't they multiply themselves again too because they see it? No, no.
No, they don't.
No, no. It's a
No,
replacement effect. They always
it's
do.
a replacement effect for the copy, but next time he copies something,
Oh,
he's
shit.
gonna get 12 copies of something.
So this guy can make 12 tokens
12
of whatever he
balloons.
sees with
Yes.
Jolly Balloon Man.
Yep.
It really makes 81 tokens.
Yep.
81?
Yeah. It's times because it's like 3, and then each of those gets times by 3, and then each of those gets times by 3, and each of those gets times by 3.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3. And 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. And 27 times 3 is 67. Yeah, 81. Oh, good
81
lord.
copies.
81, baby.
We're
81.
doing the math tonight.
Yeah. And then I'll sack the treasure.
Ah, how convenient.
Tap.
But we're cool, right? We're cool friends.
We're all good
This
here.
is,
We'll
he's
tap the
gonna
Jolly
make
Balloon Man,
81
and then
copies of that guy.
81 copies of the Blazing Sky.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
See,
no.
this was why I apologize.
no, it's fine, dude. I don't mind you going
Oh
off. It's
no.
perfect.
They're all 1/1s, if that helps.
I guess.
It's still
Does a little
81
bit, actually.
ones. You have us dead to rights.
Oh my god. And then
And they will die at the end of turn.
oh my god. Oh my
You're
god.
gonna
No.
kill us. They
Do
have
3
haste.
times the 81 for his treasure tokens. Oh no.
Yeah.
Infinite mana.
I have 4 lands. That's where all I have to jank out mana. But I think I have.
No, but insight, right? Because he.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
the thing.
Oh no.
I don't.
Yeah, you
Hang on.
currently have enough to kill us all just by
It would
sending
be
them
8.
at us because they have haste. You have exactly 78 to deal to kill all 3 of us. Which you should do. Please end the game. I do
Yeah, I'll
not
do
mind.
that.
Yeah. But I am
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
be
do-
an
yeah,
ass
just-
on the way out,
Mm-hmm.
and I am gonna
Go
play
on.
a deflecting palm on one of them to send the damage
Oh.
back at you. Because yeah, I did that.
It'll take 1 damage.
Yeah.
What?
So how many are you sending my way?
Yeah,
I think it would just be. It would be 30 at yellow, 25 at white, and then 40 at blue.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
that's yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
So I
we'll have
think
to go
I'll-
in turn order because I've got because I think.
Oh,
both me
sorry.
and
You
White
have
responsive.
priority first. Yes.
Yeah.
By all means, do your
Yeah.
priority.
1, and I will tap Valamade Reel. I can block as many creatures as I want, so I will block all 30 with my commander.
They have flying.
Oh yeah.
They have
I
Oh,
will
they have
cry.
flying, and your guy doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I
gonna
will
cry.
Damn it.
And then I'll
so
deflect one back at you. And do you have a response?
I will get-
white
Yep.
before all this damage goes.
Okay,
Nice.
so I have a response. Once
Okay.
Blue's done.
Mhm.
So this is the stack currently.
Yeah.
81 attacking, deflecting palm. And then, well, actually this, because technically it's on the stack.
Oh,
So
wait.
that's what the stack looks like. What are
No,
you adding,
in
white?
order to get it,
You'd only stop 1 point
Hold
of
on.
damage. You know that.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be an ass.
Okay, it's working. No, just kidding.
I was waiting for something
so
bigger
my
to fly
turn
at
to
me.
respond, correct?
Yes. It's your
Hmm?
priority to
Okay,
respond.
so I'm going to infinite sack. Well, not infinite. Night sack these 7 foods for 21 health. 7 times 3 is 21. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to tap the pig for 1 because it only costs me 1 to sacrifice.
Okay.
Every time I gain 3 life, he'll gain the ability to untap. So I'll just mass sack tap all 7 repeatedly.
So you're going. So how much did you send at
So
white
go up
then?
to 42. You said you
Okay.
hit me with 25. So I'll be down to
Yep.
22,
And
and
then
then
that
minus another
makes
5 is
me
17.
dead once the damage goes back. So you'll take 1 red
Yeah, I think that
from the
is. Yeah, I
deflecting
think there's
palm.
both of us.
Oh wait, no. Before combat damage is dealt, I'll just remove
Oh.
them from combat.
Oh. He's gonna do something. Hold on.
Oh my god.
All right. So before combat damage is dealt.
So all the ones swinging at blue currently are going to be just taken out of combat.
Okay, so I'm still dead.
So you're keeping me alive?
Well, no, because you wouldn't have died.
I would
You were
have
swinging
died.
30 at me.
You sent 40 my way.
Hmm?
You sent 30
Didn't
my way, 40 at.
you sent 40
No,
my
blue
way?
played deflecting palm, correct?
But I only deflected one of those 40, so I'm still
Hmm?
taking enough to die. It only does
You can only
one.
block 1, so
I
it'll still
can,
be
yes.
it'll be 38 damage still.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well then, yeah.
So
No
the
mind.
stack resolves backwards, so you'll take 1 from the deflecting palm because 1 guy is gonna
Ah.
hit you back. Because I'm an ass
Yeah,
like that.
that
And
makes
I'm
sense.
And
out.
then this goes there because he can't block flying. And then I take 39 to the face.
Dead.
Very good. Alright, I take 39 to the face. And I'll clear my mat real fast.
What's
Alright, and then proceed.
Just put 100,000.
That's how many treasure tokens I have. At my end step, yeah, everything will die. In my
Second main?
phase, yeah.
Nastiness?
Don't worry, there's more.
Wait,
Please no.
there's
Gonna
more.
There's
Sounds like
more.
an infomercial now.
Believe it, it's here.
I'll tap for 5 treasures for clone shell. When it enters, I'll get the top 4.
Yep. They all will float. They all will float.
Oh my
This one will
god.
go
This
underneath
is a little
there.
childhood joke.
This is
The log
fucking
rolls
it,
over,
bro.
we'll all be
It's
dead.
it, man.
Oh wait, no, sorry. In my second these treasures would be made at my end step because I don't have a sack outlet. So
Yeah,
never mind.
so
None
you
of this
don't
is
have
happening.
those yet. So you're about to get
Yeah.
those. So you can bring the treasures amount you had up for
My,
whatever you
Yeah,
cast on
my
the...
turn.
And then I'll pass the turn, and then I'll get
Alright.
everything will die, and I'll get these
It's weird
treasures.
it went
Yeah.
to blue first. Huh. Untap. Draw a card.
Luckily, Doge attack is only creature tokens, so I don't make treasure tokens.
Play my land for the turn. Okay, so all these are getting plus. Switches around a little bit. +4, +4, because they're tokens.
Yep. What responses await you from Red's hand when you attack him?
Probably, this game has been really strange. I haven't had
It's been
anything
good.
for most of it.
It's been good interaction, and that was very good killing 2 players. That was awesome.
Mm. I'm probably die to the suits now, though, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack you with everything.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21.
Tokens
These
get
are all
+4,
fives.
+4.
Yeah, because of this.
Yeah.
2 commanders. 10.
21,
It's
and
30.
then 7 times 5 is 35, so it'd be 56. Plus 7 is 73.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
There's no way I'm blocking enough of that.
Oh, God. Ouch. Damn.
Good
Oh, the
game.
hobbits take it from
The hits
behind.
keep coming.
Oh, the crowd
Good
goes
game,
wild.
guys. That was amazing.
Good game.
I am headed off to bed, but thank you all for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Make sure whoever's watching, whenever you get the VOD, or
No problem.
if you're on the stream,
Gonna make
Oh,
us
good.
YouTube
to
famous.
stab that like, follow, and subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys later.